Credit cards, that 2 by 3 inch piece of plastic in your wallet. It is handy to pay for purchases immediately, but it can also put you into a debt burden if you don't use it wisely. But many of us are blissfully unaware of the benefits and pitfalls of using it. So in this video, we try to understand how one should use their credit cards wisely. Experts suggest using at least 2 to 3 cards. Confused about why we asked you to use more cards than fewer?
You should have 2 to 3 cards for financial flexibility. Suppose you make lots of big purchases in a month, you might just find yourself that you've maximized the credit limit on a single card. So having multiple cards helps you to split the expenses. It will also help you get a longer interest-free credit period.
For example, you can use one card to pay for purchases until the 15th of the month. Switch to the second one until the 25th and then move on to the third card. So if the card bill payments are due on 15th, 25th and 30th of the next month, you can maximize your interest-free period on each of these cards. How to improve your credit score? Now that we know that you should have at least 2 to 3 cards, you should also know that it can help you improve your credit score. A good score means you can get a loan more easily. An easy way to improve your credit score is to have a low credit utilization ratio. Having 2 to 3 cards helps you to have a good credit utilization ratio. Over the years, this can help you to build credit history and a good CIBIL score. This gives you an even higher credit limit, which can be helpful in emergencies. How to choose a card?
If you're a newbie and you find it very difficult to keep track of your spending or paying your bills, you should go for a card. Actually go for just one card which has 0 annual fees and a low interest rate. This card can help you get more accustomed to how to use your card, as well as ensure that you don't strain your finances in case you miss a payment. If you're more comfortable using a credit card and have been swiping them comfortably for some time, you can go for about 3 cards at a time. Out of this, preferably one should be one that offers you a fuel surcharge waiver. The other can be dependent on your spending habit or your consumption pattern. So if you tend to travel a lot, you might go for a co-branded card with an airline, where your shopping can help you acquire more air miles that you can then redeem against flight bookings. If you tend to shop a lot online, then you might go for a co-branded card with a particular website that might offer you higher discounts on that particular card.
Should you make credit cards your primary source of payment?
Yes, of course. If credit cards are your primary source of payments and you use them very frequently or travel a lot, you can even go for a premium card. Now, these cards have a higher annual fee or a joining fee that can range anything from 1,000 rupees a year to up to rupees 20,000 a year too. But the benefit is that you get accelerated reward points. For instance, if you spend rupees 100, you might get 5 reward points on such a card, whereas an ordinary card might just offer you 2 reward points. Such cards also come with a lot of other benefits and advantages, like you will get a host of goodies and offers and vouchers on joining. You will also get access to airport lounges where you will have free Wi-Fi and dining services. You will have priority pass memberships at airports. You will also have a less foreign processing markup fee of barely just 2% compared to maybe 3 to 3.5% that is there otherwise.
Read the fine print carefully before applying for a card. You must read the fine print carefully or you might be burdened with hidden charges. For example, a free credit card may have an annual fee, or your reward point accumulation may differ according to where you swipe a card.
For instance, your reward points might even have an expiry date. So a good thing is to actually opt for a cash redemption. Now there is a redemption ratio. So when you do the reward points to cash, your redemption ratio might be less. For instance, 10 redemption points might only give you 1 rupee, whereas 10 redemption points might give you 3 points on a voucher. But the fact is the cash can come in handy to pay for your credit card bill, whereas a voucher you may find has expired before you're able to even use it.
Also, what about the insurance that you get on the cards?
Now, these covers might come in handy, like you have the air accident cover or baggage loss or emergency hospitalization. They might be handy, but they're not really the core benefit of having the card. In fact, it is better to go for a cheaper travel insurance policy, which might just cover for about rupees 100 or 200 that you might get it. And also, these cards might have some kind of an issue attached or riders attached when you try to make an insurance claim on it. So don't focus on all the benefits, see the benefits that you are going to be using the most. So if you like this video, stay tuned for the next one on credit cards, which we will explain to you about what you need to be careful about and wary of while using a credit card so that you don't fall into a debt burden or any kind of a trap.